I'm Alan Kenny, Managing Editor with REIT.com, and I'm at the Hilton Anatole Hotel in Dallas, Texas for REITWorld 2011, NAREIT's annual convention for all things REIT. Joining me is Ed Sonshine, President and CEO of RioCan. Ed, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Your company made the move from Canada down into the United States in 2009.
Right.
Why was this a good time to do it?
We'd actually been looking at making a move into the United States since about 2005, 2006, and the more we studied the market, we liked it, but we realized, number one, things were very highly priced then. Number two, we didn't really have a competitive advantage. In fact, we had a competitive disadvantage because we weren't local. We didn't understand the local market. 2009, suddenly things changed, obviously with the Great Recession, whatever you want to call it. Prices went down. And we realized, because our Canada basically, and certainly RioCan, came through the Great Recession, I think, a lot better than most American REITs did, that we did have an advantage, and that was abundant and relatively low-cost capital. So that was really what pushed us into the move.
And you mentioned trying to understand the markets. You've done a lot of joint ventures here in the United States. Has that been what's kind of been driving that, or?
That was totally. We decided, real estate really is in many ways a local business, both from a contacts and as simple as understanding what the going home side of the street is. So part of our strategy was we wanted to buy with partners who understood the local market. We've been doing that in the Northeast with Cedar primarily, in fact almost exclusively, and in Texas primarily with Inland Western, but with a couple other partners as well. And we have bought a couple of, as we started to understand the market, we've bought a few assets in the Northeast on our own, 100%, as people have gotten to know us and we've gotten to know the market a little better.
Any designs on maybe going a little bit more out on your own?
You know what, our strategy in the United States is really evolving. We're very happy with both our partners, Cedar and Inland. We've also got partnerships with Kimco and Dunhill and a few others in Texas who we're equally happy with. It's just going to be a question of how it ultimately presents itself, where the best opportunity for RioCan shareholders will lie.
All right, let's go back to your home real quick. Canada.
Sure.
Tell us about some of the dynamics there that are driving the retail market.
It's a great market, as I think everybody knows. It's understored dramatically compared to the United States, which arguably is overstored, but there's quite a gap. So there's still new development opportunities being driven largely by the expansion of Wal-mart and the entry of Target into Canada. That's the two biggest factors affecting retail in Canada today are the entry of Wal-mart and some of the other American retailers who aren't currently there. And secondly, the urbanization of the major cities in Canada, Toronto, Vancouver, leading the way, where the retailers that we're used to dealing with, the big box retailers, if you will, are just not represented in the urban parts of the city, and yet that's where all the population growth is. So there's a lot of opportunities there in Canada for us.
All right, well, thank you very much for the update, Ed.
Thanks for having me.
And for more on this and other REIT news and analysis from REITworld 2011, check out REIT.com.